Okay, so recap trade review. Had a nice like 3% day today, so pretty solid. Yeah. Let's get into my holdings. Trailing the 10 on Iron, trailing the 10 on DK, trailing the 10 on ONDS, trailing the 10 on METC, SPHR, day 3, made new highs, didn't do anything right, didn't do anything wrong, kind of just chill. This SNDK put a death candle in today. I don't love that. But it closed down 1% from yesterday's close, so I guess it's fine. So we'll see how it acts tomorrow. Comes back down to like 107. I'm out of that bitch. But I'll leave it for now. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. But a little dicey. MU, nice candle today. Nothing wrong here. See if it can break out tomorrow. You had NVIDIA breakout. So let's see if MU follows in the footsteps. Semiconductor's getting hot. UMAC, very nice move today. Bought it yesterday. Came back and retested my average this morning, but didn't stop me out. And then went on an absolute ripper end of day. And it came all the way up. Moved my stop to break even. Made new highs on this, so this looks good. And nice move. EOSE pushed out for new highs. Looks good. Nothing wrong here. Stop is break even. CRWV, I did buy this morning. This, so we did have highest volume ever today, but it didn't close that good. You had a nice push in the morning, 5-minute opening range highs, and then made new highs here, getting close to lunchtime, and then kind of faded down and closed, did not close very well. Kind of just closed at the support area. If I go to like an hourly chart though, it's just pulling into the 5 moving average, so it's not doing anything wrong per se, but it's not doing anything right either. So stop at today's low, good above, bad below, simple as that. Lumen, I bought this today above the thin candle high, low volume, higher lows, lower highs, tight on the 10. Pushed out today, made a really good initial move, pushed up into the 620s, but came back down, almost retested my average, about 4 cents off, but then pushed right back up, so that's a good sign. Move my stop to break even on this one, and this is my biggest position in my portfolio, so I'd like to see this push past 665, maybe go to 8 would be cool. That's all I got for my open positions and stuff. Focus list, RGTI made a huge move up, consolidated now 3, 4, this is day 6. Low volume, inside candle, less than a 1% change day. This is pretty much a textbook of what I'm looking for. I mean, just super clean. Huge relative volume. If it went more sideways, that'd be great. If it doesn't, I'm going to trade it. Don't really give a fuck. And we'll see what happens with this one. Yeah. BTDR, I was a little hesitant on this one because it's very choppy here. But when I'm looking at it from this perspective, it did make a clean move up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clean days right here. And 56% up to the highs, grinded up, and then now it's just flagged. Higher lows, lower highs, tight candle. It's had good volume, decent volume on the way up, so could be worth a shot. It's above this range here, so first flag above this range after making a nice move. So I kind of want to give it the benefit of the doubt. It's tight. It looks decent, so I might give it a shot tomorrow. We'll see. CLSK, another crypto name. Made a nice linear clean move up right here. Had a couple of days of sideways, kind of aggressive 3-day pullback, then a green day yesterday, and then an inside candle today. The question is it better than BTDR? I don't know. It's more liquid, barely slower, so something to think about. Maybe I'll buy this one instead. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Traded more volume too. And it's closer to the highs. Alright, this is 4% off the highs. BTDR is 9% off the highs, so pretty big difference there. September 23rd. They topped the same day. 29th, yesterday. And then today. This held up way better than BTDR did. BTDR came down way more. So, and this was a cleaner move. Like, yeah, this is decent, but this is way more clean. So I'm going to put CLSK above BTDR. BTIF, very nice clean move up, clean linear pullback. It's a tight candle today. It had low volume. I think it needs more sideways because, like, what are you really buying it off of? Right? Like, kind of an awkward, like, you're kind of just forcing a trend line there. So not a clear point, I'd say. Besides, like, you have the thin candles high. That's pretty much what you'd buy off of. Opposed to CLSK, you have a clear level. You know, against this $15 high, very clear level. This, it's kind of like random. It's not very tight. CLSK, you have a clear level. Not the tightest thing either, but, you know, probably tighter than that. And you have like a flag. You do have a little flag on CLSK. Like if you look at CLSK, you can draw this right here. It's like a little mini flag. And you have this little mini flag here. Opposed to BITF, where it's like, I mean, where are you going to force this? Right here? Higher lows, lower highs? Maybe. But, like, it'd be better if it went more sideways. So, I do think CLSK is probably the best name out of those. But, do you see a theme here in my focus list? Do you see a theme? Have I been muted this whole time? No, I haven't. Okay. I was about to, like, cry. Do you see a theme? Is there a theme in my watch list? Do all these names correlate into some sort of group? Something to think about. HUT's kind of the same idea as BITF. The volume is dead. It had a thin candle. Not like, I don't know, it's okay. Doesn't like stand out to me. You can draw this like flag-ish thing right here. It's kind of tight on the 10. I think CLSK is probably the best name. But then you look at HUT and it's, you know, this is, you know, 12% off its highs. So CLSK is closer to highs. It made one of the cleaner moves up. BITF and HUT were cleaner than CLSK, I'd say, but this is pretty clean. BTDR's got the most developed flag, but it had the not most clean move out of those names. So I would probably go with CLSK. That's how we do. Secondary, Open had this tight candle. It looks okay at best. I mean, it's not that great. It's got like a little flag, lower highs and then higher lows. It's okay. I probably wouldn't trade this. RMBS, same thing. I mean, you've got higher lows, you got lower highs, you got a thin candle, but the 10's like kind of here, but you know, I'd rather see this develop more. It's decent, but it's not the best. I'd rather see more development. AB, he had a nice clean linear move up, and then a tight candle today, right on the 5. It's buyable, but I probably wouldn't buy it. I'd probably buy something else that's more developed. When I look at developed, I'm looking at RGTI, CLSK. Like RGTI is definitely developed, like 1, 2, 6 day flag. CLSK is actually more. You know, it's like 3, 4, 5, 6 days, maybe 7, 8 if you count these 2 days. 9 if you count the high volume day as well. But yeah, I'd probably try CLSK and RGTI. I'd probably leave off everything else. I probably wouldn't trade anything else, but yeah. I think that's how we do. It's because everything else is kind of a gray area. You definitely have a linear, like you have a momentum move right here, 3 days. But yeah, it's definitely not as clean as something like this though. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is mid, so. But this is closer to highs. So. Yeah. We'll see. RGTI for sure. RGTI, undoubtedly, I would trade it. All day, every day, I'm taking this setup on RGTI. For sure, taking this. CLSK, gray area. Because the 10, like, it touched the 10, and it came back up, and then it had one tight day. RGTI, it didn't touch the 10, but, like, it's, like, I mean, it's, like, sitting right on it. So, you know, it's kind of how I feel about that. I'd rather than, like, touch the 10, like, BTDR is surfing the 10, like, literally surfing the 10. Like, this has the cleaner, like, setup, I guess, but, like, I also have the worst momentum, so that matters. Because you're trying to trade the highest momentum, highest linear moves, the most in-play stocks. RGTI definitely meets that criteria. BITF meets that criteria. HUT meets that criteria. Kind of. CLSK, eh. So, I don't know. We'll see. But you got, like, this cup and handle. Like you broke this range. First flag after the range. It looks good, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it looks good. So we'll see. So probably CLSK and RGTI if they trigger. I'd buy tomorrow. That's it.